Hello, welcome to Home Designs by Amanda. Today I have the February 2018 paper pumpkin to share with you. This is the instruction sheet that you get in it, and on the front it shows it to you in color, but they are black and white instructions on the inside. And then back here on the back it's going to give you coordinating colors and things like that. There's only two colors that go with this. It comes with a garden green Stampin' Spot. I'm going to use my full size one instead of opening the spot. So we have garden green, and then this is a Sahara sand for the card base and backgrounds. Some people were mentioning, trying to find out if people knew what colors were used within these backgrounds. I'm thinking it looks a lot like Old Olive and Tempting Turquoise and probably Daffodil Delight. You know, if you have those colors and want to do some matching up with them. We may pull in a few of those colors. I'm going to do some alternatives with it, but first I wanted to go ahead and just show you some of the components. You do get some glue dots, some Stampin' Dimensionals, some little pearls, embellishments, some vellum cutouts. So here you have little like branch cutouts, some banner cutouts, and then some leaf cutouts of vellum. So they're really pretty there, really dainty and florally. Then we have some background pop-outs, some pop-outs of, actually they are stickers. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were stickers or not. They are. These are not. These are pop-outs. The flowers are stickers. A bunch of hard card, what do I call it? Not chipboard. More like cardstock stickers. They're a nice thickness. They hold up. And then some more backgrounds, slightly different pattern here than here. And you do have the patterns in the background of your envelopes this time too. And then some more. These are stickers. You have 3 thank yous, 3 celebrates, and 3 friends, along with more stickers along the sides there to use. And then of course there's also this twine that came in the package too. I forgot to grab it out of the box. So you have twine and 3 different pattern backgrounds, and then 9 card bases that are in the Sahara sand. So that is everything there. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and make a few alternatives. A few people had already done an alternative where they did a darker, the color in the background was something just plain, like a dark, like garden green or something was the writing, and a few people said how much easier that was to read. I think I agree. I just watched the video that Stampin' Up put out on this, and even seeing it here on pictures and then the other pictures that I have seen, this is kind of hard to read. So I'm gonna try to do some alternatives here with you, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so here's my first alternative. I'm gonna make one with you similar to this, only I think we're gonna use the other size and the one that says thank you, because I do need a thank you card. But I really like this. I think it's pretty cute. Celebrate your awesomeness would be a really cute one. And then on the inside you can use oh, there's not one on here, but if you have a happy birthday, I think that would be a really cute one for a birthday, to just put happy birthday on the inside there. But the only things that I used that were not in this kit are a little bit of Sahara sand ink on here, which you don't need, but I thought it would be cute on there. And then I used a piece of the glimmer paper from a previous paper pumpkin. It was the Flora and Fauna December 2017 paper pumpkin. And then I used a little bit of Winkostella, which is always great to have on hand, to give the daisy a little bit of shimmer. So that's it. That's all I used that wasn't already in the kit. I'm going to show you how I went about doing this. what I did was, instead of using the floral side, which I told you I thought was a little busy, hard to read with the negative of the words, so we're going to take and we're going to flip it over and use the back side, because it's actually slightly smaller, so you don't see the little rips or anything from popping it out of the thing. So, but unlike this one, we're not going to leave it white. What we're going to do is we're going to take some of our ink, which is garden green. You do get a Stampin' spot in there, but I'm using my full-size pad. And I'm going to just take my little sponge dauber thingy that I use, which happens to be a cosmetic wedge from the store. And we're going to take that and just sponge around all of our, you can do a spongy, you can do a white, but it's going to make it kind of different shades throughout, but I like that look. So if you like it a little bit more uniform, you might want to go with using a piece of garden green cardstock or whatever color you would like to go with. I'm going with garden green because that's what came with the kit. So, and green is my favorite color, so that helps too. So I'm gonna, since I have a dark spot there, I'm gonna try to make another dark spot over here a little bit. Just kind of give it some shading. Don't have to do too well around the edges because those will be covered with our thank you sticker. So I like that, and so I'm going to go ahead and pull off this. You do have to be careful, I noticed, about this. It wasn't bad though. They are pretty good about coming up, but I did have one little slight like bendy tear when I was pulling up the Celebrate. I think that might be because the Celebrate's kind of on the longer, narrower side. This one came off really well. So I'm going to go ahead and line it up here. If you get one side and the top lined up, you're pretty much all straight on there. And just kind of push it down and turn it over and push it down. See how it's just a little bit smaller? And they made that really nice for that. So then now we can go in, and I'm having a panic attack tonight because I cannot find my X-Acto knife. And that's what I use to pull like things like this up, take things off. Usually use those with my little glue spot thingies here. I can't find it, and I've had it since high school. That's been a long time. I just thought maybe it was in here. I guess not. I don't know what I did with it. I use it for a variety of things, so it's usually out on my desk, and I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know if it got shoved in somewhere. I even looked in my previous paper pumpkins in case, because they had been sitting out here briefly, but I didn't see them in there either, so I don't know. I am putting in an order soon, and I want to get a piercing tool, which is, I believe, what they were using for what other people were using for this. But I still like my X-Acto knife for other projects. There's things that sometimes you need to cut out that you need something that small and sharp. But right now, since I couldn't find my X-Acto knife, I'm using tweezers, and that seems to be working alright. They seem to be coming up pretty well to grab out. What I really like about this, and I think I'm going to end up probably doing it on another alternative here in a moment after we go through this one, is the negative. I mean, you have all that left for something else. And the same with the Celebrate that I did on this one. I have all of that right here. I have letters galore. You know, you can even take it like those puzzles that you give the kids and say, here, how many words can you make out of this? You can make other words out of these if you have enough or small enough words or things like that. So that'll be fun. We'll see what we can do with that. So we have our thank you, which I really like the different colorings there. We have this. With this one, I do want to use the I guess kind of boxy background. This one I used the cute little flowers, and then the other one I think was stripes, but I like this one, so I think we're going to go ahead and use this. You could go either way with this card, but I think I'm going to go ahead and still go with it at a landscape. I'm going to take this flower and the ferns and stuff like that, and put it off this direction. So I think what I want to do, instead of centering it, I'm going to like kind of tip it towards the one side so I can have the flower and greenery. That's it. I knew I was greenery coming off this side. And I'm not sure. We have some other colors to work with too. We have this bright pink, and then the blue and yellow flowers as well. But I really like how the daisy keeps it like a very monochromatic. You only have like 3 colors going there, and I think I want to stick with that. Was that 3 colors? No, 4. I guess it's 4 because you have white and tan, green and yellow. We'll have a little flag here, and we'll probably put it like right across the U to have it close to our flower there. And I'm gonna stamp on it the "Thank you so much." So I do stamp this, and I'm using Garden Green. Obviously, this is the color they sent. And you're stamping on vellum, so it does kind of give it a sort of, you probably can't tell on there, but it kind of gives it a wet look, which means that it basically needs to dry. Because if you go ahead and put your finger over it, it's gonna smudge. So I like to do that and just sit it off to the side while I finish my card, and then it should be dry by the time I'm ready to put it on the rest of my card. Yeah, right about there. So we're gonna go ahead and put that down. And then I kind of just sit this here. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of my other, where are they? Here we go. One of my daisies. And I did go ahead and put my Wink of Stella on it before I put it down. Okay, so there's the front of our card, and so you can take it, and here's the base. I've folded it in half. You can go ahead and put this right on there like that, and you'd have a whole a card. I do like to darken it. I like the way it looked once you darkened the edge there. So I just took, oh yeah, let's do that. This one I took Sahara Sand. But for this one, we're going to do Garden Green on here. I just think that'll look really cool. So just kind of sponge out the corners. Sponged out, and we're going to put this right on there. Oh, look at that. Look at all that green. Okay, I like green. So there's that. And then on the inside, you could stamp something else, just leave it plain. However, with it being all green and yellow, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other one and just use one of the green ferns there and one of the yellow flowers. And there we go. We have a thank you card out of the paper pumpkin kit. Paper pumpkin kit. I turned the card base wrong side out so that I'd have a white border around the background. I did use some of the twine this time, and I did the opposite. I just turned the flower base over and put out the letters, and took out these letters here, put some Wink Stella on them, and did some of the same things that I did with the other card. And then on the inside, I just did a little bit of stamping. I actually used some of the flowers to stamp with. So these are a couple of the alternatives I have. This set seems to lean itself towards alternatives, and I have mine already. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming to create with me. If you need more information about Paper Pumpkin, you can visit my website. I'll have it linked down below for you. Right now, if you sign up for a prepaid subscription and you do a 3 months or more, you can get free stamp Sale-A-Bration items. Also, for next month, there is the 5th anniversary of Paper Pumpkin. So if you sign up before March 10th, you'll get the anniversary kit, the 5th anniversary kit, which has a special gift in it for us. So if you're interested in Paper Pumpkin, I'd love for you to sign up with me. And I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll come back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!